The Tony Award-winning musical Dear Evan Hansen got its start right here in D.C. at Arena Stage in 2015. And now the beloved Broadway show is a movie. Kristen, who's a Broadway fangirl, spoke with the film's director, Chbosky, to get a behind-the-scenes take.
We had so much fun watching Dear Evan Hansen. I've been always wanting to see it on stage, and I was excited to be able to see the movie. What a whirlwind this has been. Is this true that you pursued this project as a director?
Absolutely, yeah. I saw it 3 years ago in New York. Just went in blind. I didn't know anything about it, and I just loved the show. I love the music. I loved the story. I thought the character was so complicated and interesting and dark, and then ultimately redemptive. And so I just jumped at the chance. I called my team the next day, and I said, if they make a movie of this, I want to meet. I want in. I would do anything to direct this film.
This is one of those, I'm a huge Broadway musical person, and so is my daughter. And we know the whole soundtrack. And it's one of those great shows that those couple songs, if I'm having like a down day, I just blast it out and sing with Evan Hansen in my car. And so many of those moments were in there, but there was some new music in there as well. What was the thought behind putting some new songs in there?
Well, you know, when Amanda Stenberg signed on to be Alana, I know Benj and Justin just worship her, and they wanted to do a song. They wanted to write a song with Amanda, and because they felt that in a movie they would have more of an opportunity to develop that character.
Yeah.
And what better way than to actually bring Amanda in on the writing? And it was so remarkable. The song, The Anonymous Ones, is beautiful, and the other song, the other new song, A Little Closer. Don't want to give anything away about that one, but it is a beautiful song, and with a lovely surprise attached to it. So I'm very excited to see, for the audience to see the new stuff.
The Anonymous Ones is just stunning. It's just an amazing, amazing song. We know you from from Wonder, Perks of a Wallflower, now Dear Evan Hansen. You have this high school theme thing going on in your movies.
Yeah, it's true. Yes, I've made 3 movies with 3 terrible first days of school. My next movie will have no first day of school. I'm out. This completes the trilogy. I'm good.
For you, with this, this musical was so iconic. It changed and influenced so many people's lives. What was the challenge of adapting a stage play into a film?
Well, I would say, stage plays by their design, by nature, so often are abstract. This one certainly is. Brilliantly directed by Michael Greif. And so trying to put music into the real world, which is what we were trying to do, was very tricky. We did certain tricks like live singing, where when you watch the movie, when you see people sing in the dining room or the bedroom or wherever they are, that's them actually singing on camera. So that was a trick. So that was the big thing, was trying to find, I don't know, what's real and ultimately what's abstract. And but with a cast like this, with Ben Platt and Amy Adams and Julianne Moore, and the list goes on, we were able to do it.
Yeah, we appreciate the live singing. Thank you. It makes just the whole, the whole feeling of it come together. And Kaitlyn Dever, I got to talk about her. She was fabulous. She was unbelievable. We had her here, and I was just like, this girl has got something, and her voice is just amazing.
Yeah, she's extraordinary. She is I had a joke on set. The riddle was, what is the opposite of a diva? It's a diva. So yes, Kaitlyn is a remarkable person. She can kind of do no wrong. And I loved her in Booksmart. She was hilarious. She's funny, and her singing. I remember when she came to audition. Whenever you audition people, they come in, and you hear the same song, 10, 20 times a day sometimes. And she came in and sang "Only Us." I started crying. There's something about her that is so true and authentic and remarkable. And I'm glad that you mentioned Kaitlyn. Because she's one of my favorite young actors I've ever worked with.
Yeah, my 14-year-old was just blown away by her. It's like, she's just so beautiful. And then she's got that beautiful voice as well. And lastly, Stephen, working with Ben Platt. I mean, he's just, his star is just glowing so bright.
Yes, Ben is, I've said this before, I will say it again, is a once-in-a-generation kind of singing talent.
Yeah.
To be able to emote that much and then sing with an open throat and then cry and then do a vibrato that's very delicate and then be funny and then be able to dance. He's like beyond a triple threat. And he's also a very, very nice person and a very down-to-earth person and very grounded, given his level of talent. And working with him was a was a true honor for me.
So much talent on that cast in front and behind the screen. Steven, thanks so much, and congrats on getting this movie out to all of us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.